Hi everyone and welcome to the Free Range Diva. Apple cider vinegar is something that has been hyped up the wazoo. Okay, there are places where you can read it's got 25 different benefits and it cures every disease known to man. Some of the stuff is a little bit out there, but apple cider vinegar does have some benefits. And provided you know how to use it and consume it safely so that you don't get any negative issues that outweigh those benefits. Some of the benefits that it can have quickly, because that's a whole nother video. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about benefits, but weight loss. It can help with weight loss, lower cholesterol. It can help you manage your blood sugar and insulin levels. It can control bacteria and fungus on the skin, fight candida and other yeast overgrowth issues. Now, studies are being done to support a lot of these claims, which are based on the fact that there is an antimicrobial activity in apple cider vinegar, along with probiotics, enzymes, and of course the basic nutrition of apples themselves. But here's how you can go wrong. All right. First, drinking it straight. If you've ever done this, and yes I have, I decided to just try drinking a teaspoonful just to see what it was like. It's unpleasant. It is horrible, okay? You risk damaging your esophagus because it's so acidic. So the best way to consume it is to dilute it in water. And you can also damage the enamel on your teeth. So to prevent that, drink it with a straw once you've diluted it in water. Number 2, eating it or consuming it directly after a meal. Our gastric juices tend to get weaker as we age, making it harder to extract nutrients from the food that we eat. So drinking apple cider vinegar before a meal can be a little bit of, can give those gastric juices a little bit of a boost. After a meal, it doesn't really do very much. You can consume it again in water or as a salad dressing on your salad before you eat. Number 3, breathing it in. So yeah, if you've ever, out of curiosity, screwed off, oh, by the way, here is the apple cider vinegar that we are discussing. All of the benefits that we know about apple cider vinegar are connected with the fact that it is raw. Once you process it, once you heat it over, I believe it's 190 degrees, you lose most of its benefits. So look for raw apple cider vinegar with what's known as the mother. And the mother is, if you see those dark brown things floating around in the bottom, that's the mother. All right. But yeah, if you've ever screwed off the top and took a big whiff, you might think that this would be a great way to clear out your sinuses or something. It's not. I mean, you can damage your sinuses. You can irritate your eyes. So don't do that. I'm laughing because it seems like some of these things would be, common sense, but I've done it. I mean, I have tried it straight. I have sniffed it. So just don't. Number 4, drinking too much. You might want to ease into it. It's recommended that you consume anywhere from 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, with 1 tablespoon diluted in about 8 ounces of water. So you can do things like lower your potassium levels, for example, if you consume too much of the stuff. Stick with that. And if you feel any kind of tummy upset, like a burning sensation or anything like that when you drink it, stop and back off, drink less, and then kind of ease your way up to the 1 to 2 tablespoons per day dose. And that's a basic dose for, health, digestion and health. Number 5 is drinking it before bed. It can creep back up your esophagus if you go horizontal too soon after drinking it. So wait about 30 minutes before you lie down. And remain upright for about 30 minutes. And that way you can avoid acid reflux. Number 6 is to use this directly on the skin. So DIY apple cider vinegar toners are really popular. There are stars, megastars, who swear by using it to control acne because it does help you, kill bacteria. Its ability to kill bacteria makes it a very popular acne treatment. But again, you want to dilute it because if it's too strong, you can damage the skin's mantle because, again, this is really, really acidic. So again, be careful. Check out DIY recipes that have diluted this down to a safe ratio so that you get the cleanliness benefits without any kind of skin irritation. It can also give you a chemical burn if you're not careful, so be careful. Number 7, who should avoid. And if you are someone who has a medical condition like an H. pylori or something where your digestive tract overproduces acid, you should not, this could make it, apple cider vinegar could make it worse. So you should probably avoid it. Talk to your doctor. If you have any kind of questions about something like this, adding something like this, internally, talk to your doctor. Number 8, if you heat it, don't heat it. Or I'm not going to say don't heat it, but you can heat it to a warm temperature, but if you boil it, you will lose all the benefits, all those you will kill all those the probiotic, the good bacteria that's in there. You'll kill it. So it can be warmed, but if you're going to have it in a tea, for example, like a tonic, don't pour boiling hot water directly onto this. Brew your tea, let it cool a little bit, and then add, your apple cider vinegar into that. What I will do is part 2 of this. I think I'll do a video on how to use this in your kitchen, like how to dilute it, how to cook with it safely, because one of the ways that I like to use this actually is I will make like a homemade vinaigrette out of this, and then when I'm having my vegetables, whatever vegetables I've cooked that day, pour a little bit of that over them so that you're not cooking it with the vegetable. I just use it as kind of as a condiment afterwards, and I like it like that. So yeah, don't expose it to really high temperatures. Just use a little common sense there. So I mentioned one of the benefits was that it can help you manage your blood sugar. I want to also make sure that you know that it does not cure type 2 diabetes. I don't know if it has any impact on type 1 at all, but it definitely does not cure type 2. But what it can do is help you manage your sugar levels by substituting, apple cider vinegar for higher sugar things, and it also helps you digest and break down sugars, that you've eaten, making that whole process more efficient, and thereby helping to lower and normalize insulin levels. At least that's the preliminary findings on it. More to come. And it certainly is not a replacement for your medication. If you have any questions about any medication you're taking, about any illness that you may have, talk to your medical professional. I am not a medical professional. I'm just someone who's wanted to know. Actually, this all started because I wanted to know if apple cider vinegar could be, heated up like a tea and used in stuff like that, and in tonics without losing any of its benefits. And so that's how this video was born. If you have more questions about apple cider vinegar, I can link some articles below that kind of go over the pros and the cons. There are a lot of pros to this product. I'm not saying that there aren't. There definitely are. You just want to be smart about how you use it. So that's going to wrap it up for today, everybody. If you like this video, found it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, because that lets me know, and that lets YouTube know that you're getting something out of my content. Also, if you have subscribed, I want to thank you very much for doing that. If you haven't, I would love it if you did. I'd love to have you be part of the Free Range Diva family. Just hit the notification bell and you won't miss my next video. And until I see you again in that next video, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye, everybody.